I'm Larry Wizard, and this is Larry Wizard. It is my great privilege today to introduce you to a new talent, a talent that I've only come across in the last several weeks. Her name is Christine Redderoth-Roderick. She's a poet that hails out of the northeastern United States. I've been reading Christine's work for several weeks now, maybe almost a month, but one piece in particular really caught my eye, and I would say it verges on the brilliant. The piece was inspired by a word wizard prompt. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but my word wizard, and those of you who enjoy the website like I do, they offer poetry prompts every day. And they'll start a sentence, and the writers in the workshop, as they call it, will have to finish it. And it's a lot of fun. I do it myself under a different name. But this one by Christine, this poem by Christine, was inspired by such a prompt. And I'll show you a picture of it. It was actually an image prompt. I'm not sure if you can see it well, but there's a tree that is seems to be clinging to a fence. And we're not sure if it's trying to get to the other side or if it's holding its ground. But here's the poem. I'll get right into it, by Christine, which was inspired by that photograph. It's called Despite the Wishes. Despite the wishes of city planners, I just couldn't help but try and get through. The problem was, I wasn't sure what side I truly belonged on. I wrapped myself around the thought of leaving, but I found myself on the fence, not knowing which way to go. While there, I realized that each side offered something the other couldn't, and each side had a darkness I wanted to avoid. I found myself happy, probably for the first time. For the first time, I allowed myself the freedoms that come with being open. People are always telling us to make a decision, but I found happiness by just being on the fence. This poem really made me think. It's a wonderful piece of work. As I said, I think it's verging on the brilliant. It's really a metaphor for so much in life. For example, something I took out of it was politics. You know, in the United States, and I'm sure in many countries, in Great Britain and all around the world, politics can be a dirty game. And people can get very, very passionate and very ideological around their preferred political views. But as in everything in life, there are gray areas. And each side has its merits, and each side certainly has its faults. Nobody is a monopoly on either. And so I thank you, Christine Redderoth-Roderick, for serving up this wonderfully inspirational poem. And I can't stress enough at how much of an impact it had on me. So, well, I'll let it go at that. I urge you to read some more of Christine's work, and as always, on my word wizard, I include the link to the original poem so that you can peruse it. And that's it. I'm Larry Wizard, and this is Larry Wizard.